Anyway, I'm gonna tell our assault car to do the exact same thing. Tell our tank to go down there. Hello reformers and welcome back to Freeman. Now, there has been a pretty fantastic update, the Combined Arms update, and that basically adds vehicles to the game. I know a lot of people have been asking for vehicles for a very long time. Personally, I'm not particularly needing that to enjoy myself personally, but, you know, a lot of people do want the experience of, let's say, armor or battlefield or something along those lines. But anyway, we have a siege on our hands right here by 35 opponents, and we're going to try and defend. I have purchased a vehicle, so we're going to see how that goes. I have not really had a lot of opportunity to restore my units before heading in here, but there it is. It is a PHA 187 armored vehicle. I don't know what it's good against, but I can only hope that it's going to be fantastic. I'm very excited. Bear in mind that I don't exactly know whether I will need to start a new game with this update. So that's exactly the reason why I've just loaded up the old save, and it seems like everything is integrated perfectly fine, so it doesn't seem to really make too much difference. So hopefully that's going to stay that way, and we are going to allow all of our people to spawn in here, well, most of our people, shall we say, and we're going to see what we can do about this. Now, I am going to try, and I don't exactly know how this is going to work, because I don't know whether the enemy has any of these vehicles, so I guess maybe they will, maybe they won't, it really depends, but for the moment we're just going to place people in the places that I think will provide the best kind of cover for them, I guess, and will hopefully help us the most. So we're just going to place them around here, and we're going to place this thing just on the back here, I guess. I mean, it has a lot of HP. It has a lot of HP, so it should not die as quickly as I hope it's not going to die, because it actually cost me 13,000. Yeah, it cost me a lot of money, so I'm hopeful that... Whoa, there it is. I'm going to go over to it. I'm going to go over to it. This is extremely exciting, because just look at this thing. And hopefully it's going to do a good job. I don't exactly know what it's good against. I don't think it's good against infantry, or it might be. That barrel seems like a very high caliber machine gun of some kind, so maybe it will be okay. Anyway, does it want to start firing away? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Oh, they do! They have weapons! Oh, no. They have vehicles as well. This is bad. This is bad. I think I'm gonna die. Because I don't have any anti... Oh, I do have anti-vehicle. Oh, yeah. I got my FCA Grenadiers. They're gonna be very good against these guys. That's fantastic. Look, there's one. It's on fire. It's on fire right now. Can you believe this? Adding vehicles after such a long time as well. The update has finally hit, and, well, it's looking spectacular. You got to say that. It is looking pretty spectacular. It's such a small dev team as well. As far as I'm aware, they only have 3 people working at... Well, I died very quickly. Yes, I died very quickly indeed. Oh well, that's fine. We did kill 7. We did kill 7 of them. So that's all right. We now have to attack, which I suppose is okay. Let's just pay the passage fee and rest in a hotel real quick, because I do want to take this back, and it will give us the opportunity to see our combat vehicle even more. What I should have done was basically just stay next to our combat vehicle, in my opinion, but oh well, never mind. It doesn't really matter too much. We still have our 19 prisoners. We still have all of our forces. It was just my dumbness that went in and died, got shot in the face. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay, you know. So let's see what we can do. Once again, gonna get that vehicle out there, gonna get everyone else, and we're just gonna tell everyone just to move basically around here. These guys are gonna die pretty quickly, I feel, because we don't really have like anything to worry about, so to speak, and we do have our armored vehicle. So let's actually see what it does, because I mean it's obviously gonna... Can it go over these things? Wow, it can. Okay. Ooh. I want to drive one of these. I wonder whether I can drive one of these. It's kind of... I think it's kind of unlikely right now. Don't know where it's going to go. Don't know where it's going right now, but I guess it's getting into formation, I suppose. Everyone is very low morale as well, so we are obviously going to have a couple of difficulties maybe with some routing units, but hopefully we will not need high morale by the time that we get over here. Oh, it seems like they are fleeing from the battlefield. That is awful. Oh, that is really, really bad. Well, I can't do much about that at the moment. I guess I'm just going to have to do my best to eliminate units myself, and I'm actually going to throw a grenade. Yep, go, throw a grenade. Did it do anything? Yes, it actually did kill some bandit leaders. Very nice indeed. Oh, this weapon. This weapon is very, very low powered, suffice it to say. I might want to use my SMG a little bit here. And... hello. There's one. Alright. Oh, there we go. There's my armored vehicle. There it is. It's actually firing away. And it was... destroyed. Well, that's not particularly good, is it? That was very short-lived. Kind of a shame, actually. Oh. Alright, so we've done a little bit of rearranging here, and I have gone out and purchased 2 additional vehicles. Now bear in mind that the last vehicle that we saw get destroyed, yeah, that's it. If they get destroyed, they're gone. They are gone from your army, and that is very harsh indeed. But obviously they're very powerful, so a good way to balance them is obviously to make it so that if they do get destroyed, they're gone. And these are obviously very late game. I would personally say they're late game purchases. They are not something that you're going to purchase at my stage of the game, but I'm doing it literally just so that I can demonstrate how they act and everything in case you are wanting to check out the game yourself. Anyway, I'm going to deploy here, and I'm going to follow this assault car. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to be able to follow this assault car. It's way too... Is it way too fast? No? I might be able to. Anyway, I did get a light tank as well. Bear in mind that this light tank is basically good against armored targets, so it's not going to be very good against the things that we're fighting here, but I just thought I'd try it out just so we can see it in action. And we'll see how it goes. Now, we do have this armored car. I basically told it to charge down the road here, as I thought it might make sense for an assault car to go down the road. And there's the tank. There's the tank over there. I'm actually going to go over there. I feel like my assault car is probably going to get killed pretty easily. Oh, no, maybe not. The assault car is doing a good job, and the light tank is also doing okay, I guess. And I should probably tell the light tank to go a little bit closer. Bear in mind, though, that the enemies here are using grenade launchers. The bandit leaders have grenade launchers of some kind, so they are obviously going to be kind of effective against vehicles in some way. So that's kind of unfortunate, and I do need to be very careful here as well. I need to make sure that I'm not taking too much damage, so I'm going to send my squads around the side here. We're going to tell them to go like so, and we're going to try and just eliminate as many enemies as we can get our hands on, and I'm going to just tell my tank to go a little bit closer. Seems like my assault car is doing a great job at keeping them suppressed. There we go, take out that bandit leader, thank you very much. And I was trying to kill that guy as well, but unfortunately that doesn't seem to work because, well, the light tank is blowing everyone up. Look at that. There's a huge amount of... Is that blood splatter over there? That's pretty cool. Okay. I was actually thinking to myself, wow, that's crazy. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm gonna play it much more carefully this time around because obviously, yeah, my other attempts to do this particular siege have been, well, racked with all kinds of failure. So we're gonna try and see if I can be a little bit more cautious in what I'm doing here. I am being shot at from somewhere. Where am I being shot at from, though? No, I guess it doesn't really matter. We've taken out everyone on the left side here, and on the right, we do need to start moving in a little bit, I suppose. Let's move our people in around here. There we go. There's someone. Hello. Actually going to move over. We are being shot a little bit, but it's nothing really to worry about. Where is that guy? I have no idea where that guy is, but it seems like the AI has been improved significantly, by the way. It seems like the AI is absolutely amazing in how well it's able to, shall we say, react to what you're doing. Anyway, yes, you can see here, look at this, payload, 42 of 6. I think I probably need to buy some vehicles, don't I? I probably need to buy some vehicles, so I'm probably going to go and do that. Because you have to carry their payload, obviously. Ah, you can fix them. Oh, that's great. Okay, so you can actually fix them, as you can see here. You can actually see the speed at which they move and their capacity, as well as crew and everything. And you can see what they're armored with and what they're good against and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it seems like you can use regular units, like regular grenade launcher units and so on and so forth, to, you know, win the day against vehicles, actually, which is pretty good. I don't know how effective regular arms are going to be against vehicles, because I know that many people want to use legs against them, but, you know, it's just one of those things. If you'll excuse the absolutely wonderful joke. Yes, it was wonderful, wasn't it? Anyway, I'm gonna, well, tell our assault car to do the exact same thing. Tell our tank to go down there. And tell our other squads to do similar things as well. There's only 11, so I think we should be absolutely fine to finish this up. And then after this, that's when we'll go and get a vehicle. And hopefully that's going to help us out a little bit. I actually thought that I had vehicles, but maybe to implement this particular update, they needed to be, you know, they needed to be removed from the player's, you know, inventory or whatever, you know, player's army or something. And anyway, I am at a very low HP, so I probably need to get a medkit and go nom 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 on it, and we'll be back up to a decent enough HP for me to actually participate. And speaking of participating, I am going to try my very best to equip myself with a much better weapon, because let's face it, this weapon, while it's okay, it, for me, is not doing as much as I would like, and it's taking, like, I don't even know, 5-6 shots to kill regular bandits, you know, from this faction here. So it's 1, 2. Oh, okay, so it actually did hit twice there in the body, and it killed it in 2 shots. Well, that's interesting. Usually it would take a lot longer, so maybe that guy was wounded. I would assume that guy's wounded. Yeah, that guy's gonna prove himself to be kind of difficult for me to eliminate. They all have these insane fast-firing weapons as well, which is obviously making things very difficult for me. Let's see if I can get him. That's 4, 5 shots in the sort of body area. 6, yeah. This weapon certainly, I'm going to need to replace it at some point, because it is taking way too many shots to do the damage that I need it to do, so that's not exactly great, is it? Anyway, we're going to tell the assault car to go in now, and the tank is also going to go in. We're going to tell everyone else to go in too, and then we're going to see if I can maybe do something here. Oh, hello, there seems to be someone around here. Well, look at that. 5 shots? 5? 6 shots? Crazy. Anyway, yeah. Whoa, okay. Weird. I think I'm just going to change to my SMG. What? Okay, yeah. Weird stuff going on right there. I was shooting at him and it didn't seem to register. Anyway, the assault car is taking quite a bit of damage right now, so I'm going to try and move in and do a little bit of extra damage to try and distract a little bit from it, because we do want it to survive, of course. It cost me 6,000. Ow. Wow. Okay, yeah, these guys have been improved like nothing else. I'm going to tell them to engage without me right here, and then we have captured it. Very nice indeed. Okay, so I'm going to take all of that loot. We'll imprison that guy, and yeah, then we're good. Then we've taken it once again, and we still have those 20 prisoners, of course. I can now rest here for free. Let's go into the vehicle shop and get this truck, an unarmed army truck, which can carry a lot of troops. 5,500 for that. Let's take it. There we go. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Alright, so let's go into the weapon store here and see if I can maybe buy a rifle that is a little better than what I'm using. Unfortunately, most of these rifles that have a higher well, shall we say, higher damage are going to need some kind of marksmanship skill. And similar to the RPG, for example. And I think I'm actually going to need to buy the RPG a little bit, well, a little bit sooner than later, basically. Anyway, let's see if I can sell a couple of things here and maybe make a bit of cash. Because we did take all that loot. We got some more gasoline, of course. We have a huge amount of gasoline. And we'll sell all this other stuff. Flashlights. There we go. Tea. Beef is food, technically, so I'm going to keep that. Compass. Canteens. And I don't think I need this ammo. This is SMG ammo, so I'm just going to sell that. I don't think I'm going to be using an SMG again. I'm just going to use it as kind of like a secondary whenever I need a secondary. And that's good. There we go. Okay. So otherwise, what we're going to do is we're just going to take a whole bunch of the standard ammo because that's what I am using. We'll just take a couple more medkits and grenades. And we're good. So let's rest here for some time. See if anyone wants to attack us, but otherwise what we're going to do then is we will move on maybe to Minov. Look at Minov. Minov is super... Oh, never mind. I was going to say Minov is super weak right now. It only had 24 units, but then it got a reinforcement force or something like that, and now it has 74. So it seems like the AI has been improved dramatically from the previous time that we've played, and that's very impressive indeed. That is very, very impressive, because you'd think to yourself, wow, you know, they've already added combat vehicles and made sure that they work exactly as intended, and then you have this, which is just crazy. The amount of AI that is able to just spin around and absolutely murder you. So people complaining about the difficulty of the AI when they're in defensive positions, don't worry anymore. Don't worry anymore, because that has been tuned up like nothing else. It is very scary indeed to go up against those guys. Anyway, let's see what we can do in this nighttime here. I don't have any night vision as yet, so obviously it's going to be a bit of a shame. You know what I'm going to do? Let's get ourselves a little bit more ammo, but for the most part, I'm just going to stock up on huge amounts of grenades, and we're going to see what we can do with that, and hopefully it's going to be good. Now, oh, I actually spawned these guys over here, and I did not tell them to go anywhere. That's not particularly good. All right. I'm going to go over to where my tank is, and hopefully I can lay down some suppressing fire for the opponent, and hopefully it's going to be protected quite a bit. Actually, you know what? Let's put these guys next to the tank. That's going to make the most sense. Instead of just me alone, you know, defending the tank, it would make much more sense to have a squad over there protecting it. Because it most likely is going to be able to deal much more damage than anything that I'm able to do, that's for sure. And it seems to be taking a lot of damage right now, so I want to move it, but... yeah, you know what? Let's just move it. Okay, don't run me over, please. I don't know whether they can run over troops, by the way, so... yeah. I don't think so. There we go, there's a kill. Now we're able to get a couple of hits in there. Not too bad. We've eliminated a couple so far, not too many. Okay, I'm just going to go prone for a second. And my tank, is it going to continue to shoot from there? Yes, it might. It might, yes, I think it is continuing to shoot, so that's pretty good, because there's an infantry group in between the tank and the opponent, which is great. Yes, yes, tank. Yes, look at that. Yuri's also doing a fantastic job. He has his own grenade launcher, by the way, so obviously he's going to be very effective when it comes to groups of enemies. There's another kill for me. We're doing surprisingly well right now. I actually would have thought that we would be overrun pretty quickly, but it seems like our units are not exactly bad, so I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, there's only 10 remaining. I guess I'm going to move my tank up a little bit. Let's move Yuri over here as well. Let's move some of our other people towards the front to help out a little bit, and maybe we can do some flanking. Let's move to the side here and see if I can see any enemies. Ah, there we go, there's one. I'm hiding behind the sandbags. You cannot shoot me through the sandbags, person. Yes, that's what you get. There we go. Anything else? It doesn't seem like there's anything else. Alright, well, we don't have to worry then. 7 enemies. I don't see them though, but I suppose our units do see them. Okay, I guess I'm going to tell everyone to move up and assault their position. We might sustain a couple of casualties here, but I think it's worth it. We do have a pretty significant amount of units in our prisoners' hold for us to recruit at any time. And so, you know, going up here and risking a little bit is not going to cost us that much. As long as we don't all die. Now, there's the enemies. Oh, yep, okay. I'm just going to drop to the floor, thank you. I don't want to die again, thanks. There's been too much of me dying in this episode, so it would be nice not to have that happen. Anyway, let's see. 3,400, a little bit more. 1,700, very nice. Okay, I'm going to take all of this. Wow, I need to spec into inventory management. I really do. So much loot, so much good loot as well. It's not awful at all. It's really, really good loot. Okay, so I guess I'll take a couple of grenades. Didn't use any in that particular fight, which is a bit disappointing, but otherwise we do get to imprison a couple of extra reinforcements, because they are technically reinforcements for us. Anyway, 74 at Minov, 68 at Zinkov, and, well, it seems like all of the garrisons are actually within our reach. I think we would be able to tackle most of these. I saw a huge amount of sieges going on actually as well, so we are going to participate in that as well as time goes on. Alright, so otherwise what we want to do is we want to get something in inventory, don't we? So that's a third of Constitution. That's going to require 3 points in Constitution for me to be able to increase my inventory space. So instead of doing that, I'm actually just going to level up marksmanship skill, because in the end we are going to need, I think it is 12 marksmanship skill to be able to use the weapon that I actually want to get. So I'm going to get another point in trade skill there. And that will be it for this episode. If you've enjoyed this, then by all means check out the Steam store page for Freeman, because they've got vehicles now. They've got vehicles. And so I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.